Hello, and welcome to what I'm calling the Isolation Challenge. For the past few weeks, I have been making a challenge that basically pieces together a couple interesting things with a lot of generators that I have made for like personal offline play to make it harder to create this kind of monstrosity that I call the Isolation Challenge. To keep a very long explanation of how this works short, basically there are three things that we're going to be working with, three different independent generators that are coming together to make this challenge. The first is basically a sickness generator. One of the things we have to keep track of is this deadly illness, disease that's been infecting the world, the cat world, not just like the human world. And it's called basically Withering Disease because cats who catch it basically just wither away until they die. It is deadly and contagious, but it is treatable if we have herbs for it, but we don't. It is also survivable, but the chances are a lot lower. So every cat basically has different details that make them, depending on like what their level of immune system is. There's also a basically skill is the word that came up to describe it best. Everyone has a skill called Identification that goes against how like the illness. So basically through it they can figure out like more information about it and how to defend against it and how to lots of good stuff. No one's going to have a particularly high level, but everyone will be possibly earning experience, which is something I'm going to keep track of every moon. There is also a custom hunting thing, I think in one of the new updates that will be coming out, not as this video is posted, but I've seen it in a couple videos that use whatever the dev version is. There should be a hunting thing, but this is basically a custom one that I have. Basically, in this, every cat counts as one piece of prey needed for like that moon, and then every kit and elder count as two, and every cat can that goes on a hunting patrol can basically roll a certain dice for each season, and then get a certain amount of prey. And if you think it's double the amount of prey that you get for that season, you can, or for that moon, you can get like a boost that helps your clan. And if you don't, like you get too little prey, it can cause death, and then you can also get more difficulties. And then the third is basically weather, which is just keeping track of like what the weather looks like, any weather conditions, and in general just kind of having a few more deaths related to the weather. So I think that is about it. I've got a lot of stuff that I'm keeping track of per moon personally, and if anyone is interested, I would love to do a video just explaining the behind the scenes of this challenge, because there is a lot. But I'm going to keep that all to myself for now, and let's just hop into this clan named Ivy Clan and kind of what their situation is. So immediately you'll notice, one, it's Leaf Bear, and two, this clan is very, very small. Basically the only people in it are a single mother and her one kit. So we have Spindlefrost. She is an adult female, 70 moons, a warrior, strict and excellent teacher. She is basically the only survivor of another clan that was also Ivy Clan, so she basically renamed it this new clan, Ivy Clan, after that previous clan, and she is the only cat that survived and ran away with her kit in hopes of living a better life. So you can read her little backstory here. Basically, it just talks about what her life was like in the old Ivy Clan and basically how she is repurposing her old life to try to live a better life for her child, who is Sage Kit. He is a young male, only 2 months old, charming and oddly insightful, just a little guy. He lost his best friend due to the sickness. He's very confused what's going on, and he's just trying to be there for his mom. Again, I'll leave this up a little bit in case you want to read his backstory. And this is where we're going to start rolling for the first couple of things, because it is Leaf Bear, and we have to figure out our Leaf Bear weather, basically. I'm also rolling all of this by dice, so if you hear noises like this in the background, that's just dice. So our weather is 49, which is clear. Great. Clear weather is awesome. And our condition is also 49 odd, which means that it is warm. This should be backwards. It is warm and clear. Yeah. So it's good. We don't have any additional things. Actually, I rolled the wrong spot. I was looking at the wrong weather. But not to worry, it still is the same. Basically, for Leaf Bear, this can lead to, like, blizzards. If it's too cold, which can kill cats. So glad that we don't have that. And I think that's just all we need to roll for that for now. And we can look at basically what they're doing this moon. So Spindlefrost is trying to set a good example for younger cats, that being her son in particular. And Sage Kit is grateful to spend time with Cottonroot, who is one of these cats. Yes, so these are all the old Ivy Clan cats that were still in the clan when Spindlefrost ran away. Unfortunately, they're all passed away, and Cottonroot was the cat that is guiding them to StarClan. So the fact that Sage Kit here is seeing Cottonroot is, like, not great. Also, Sage Kit does earn his first level in the Identification skill. So I am going to explain what that is. Basically, every cat gets to earn, who is not a medicine cat, earns 5 experience passively, and every cat who is a medicine cat earns 10 experience passively, and then if they don't go on patrols, they earn 5 times that for 25 or 50 experience. So basically, Sage Kit has a whole lot of experience, but they can only gain that, like, that much, double if they are, like, adult aged and aren't going on patrols. Otherwise, kits would, I mean, they would be very high by the time they're getting out of the nursery. So Identification level 1s means that we basically know the most common about the disease, Withering Disease, which is that cats can get it and that it can kill you. All we need to know for now. Spindlefrost is level 3, which gives us a lot more information, like the fact that cats can be carriers, the fact that cats can be lethargic before they die, and the fact that there are 5 stages, it's contagious, and that prey can carry it. Which means that hunting that we'll do in a second here is going to be a little bit more difficult. So let's go on a patrol. We are going to send her hunting, and basically this is where the fun stuff comes in. We need to catch 3 pieces of prey, and for leaf bear we get a D4. So if we don't catch the adequate enough amount of food, that can cause some difficulties. Basically, kits and elders, as I said, count as 2, but they're not dead if they only get like 1. So if we roll a 2, Sage Kit will still be well fed, just not the adequate amount of food. So let's roll this D4 and see how she does as we send her out. Okay. Actually, we need to have a successful patrol first. So the patrol finds a burrow underground with a strange scent. They hesitate. I know this could kill her, because I've seen this killing, but she's not exactly in a position where she cannot do this, so let's proceed. Great, a gopher, more fresh kill, and she did roll a 4, which means that not only are we well fed, but we also have extra, and this does not set us with like a boost or difficulty next, because that would require we get double the amount of prey that we need, so that would be 6, which is kind of not possible. But that is good. Very lucky that we did on the first moon get the amount of food we need. That will kind of just keep us fed for this moon, but I'm not quite sure yet if it will carry over. But that doesn't necessarily matter, because we need to roll for something else with prey. So because she is Identification level 3, this does give her a better boost, but for each prey we need to roll if that prey is sick or not with this illness. So that is 1 being safe, 2 being safe, 3 being safe, very lucky so far, and 4 being safe. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of healthy prey. We do not need to worry about accidentally contaminating our clan so far, and we can make it through our first moon a-okay. So now that the first moon is done, you can kind of see what is going on here. Basically the situation of this clan and just how chaotic this will get, because I love this challenge a lot, and it is very, very full of so many things to do off screen. So let me just fix some things as I add more experience to everyone and set up for the next moon. So our first moon, yeah, basically all this stuff. We have no deputy, we have no leader, we have no medicine cats. She's not in a position, Spindlefrost is not in a position to put any cats into these positions, and she's not feeling that she wants to be deputy or leader, so for now, it's just her. Spindlefrost ignores Sage Kit. Spindlefrost is happy to run into Sage Kit today, and Sage Kit shared an embarrassing story about Spindlefrost they were asked not to share. I think that she would totally be ignoring her son to be keeping the clan territory afloat. I imagine they don't have a very big territory. But then after she's done all of that stress, she's happy to be with her son, and then Sage Kit is trying to share a story from before the situation, and Spindlefrost is just kind of embarrassed and unhappy about it because she doesn't want to be reminded of the time when things were better and they weren't living alone. So let's see how they're doing this time. But first, we gotta check on the weather. So we scroll back down to where our leaf bear weather is. Alright, I rolled 96. That means that it is hot today, which is nice in the cold, more than usual. So it is a nice hot day, and sorry, I'm trying to use a dice box, but that just ran away from me. And it is also raining. Not snowing, just raining. I don't think... Yeah, there's nothing for rain, only blizzard. And yeah, so Spindlefrost this moon is looking forward to the next gathering. I'm sorry, I do not think we're having any gatherings anytime soon. And Sage Kit is asking older cats how kids are born. I think he's trying to figure out how they can fill their clan with more cats. But right now, actually, in settings, I have a lot of stuff turned off. Sorry. This is just to basically keep strange cats from strange kits from being born, because basically Spindlefrost is just going to be a single mom for at least a couple moons. I mean, we're only on our second moon, but I do want to keep her alone with just Sage Kit for a while at least. So let's just send her hunting. So Spindlefrost catches the scent of a mouse nearby, one that would be greatly appreciated, and she narrowly misses the mouse. Yeah, so that is just one hunt of the few. She's still gonna be able to get success if this patrol thing misses, but it's just an added flavor bonus. So she misses a mouse, but she gets the rest of the prey, which she caught 4 again, which is awesome. But now we need to roll to check if they are sick or not. That way we don't contaminate our clan. And she's still level 3, so that gives her 75% chance. Yeah, okay. Healthy, 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 and healthy. Yeah, she's rolling some very low rolls, which is very good for her. That's a full fed clan, and she's doing great. I'm really proud. I was nervous that this might be a little too difficult, and that we would just immediately kill everyone. But it looks like Spindlefrost is surviving, and we have yet to run into another cat, which is good for now, because there are chances that those cats can, if we're not high enough level to identify if they are sick or not, could come in and just wipe out our entire clan. So let's get in maybe another moon or 2, and then I can stop for the episode. So let's set up next moon details. Basically, what I'm doing behind the scenes is giving everyone their boost of experience that they're passively earning. I'm keeping track of cats who died each moon, the number of members, the amount of prey needed, the amount of prey that we're catching, everyone's level of identification, season, weather, all of that, so that we can keep track of everything. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's really only a couple of things, and I don't even mess with them all. Next moon. Same details there. So Spindlefrost admires how brave Sage Kit is. Spindlefrost didn't tell Sage Kit about a feather they had stuck to their face, so Sage Kit spent the whole day looking silly, and Sage Kit caught Spindlefrost rolling their eyes after Sage Kit asked for help. Yeah, I think Spindlefrost is kind of wanting her son to be more independent, and is kind of letting him not exactly sink or swim, but she is like, I do not have time for this, and I mean, completely valid on her part. She's got to worry about getting prey every moon, keeping territory safe. They can't let any sickness in. She's got to make sure that he doesn't get infected. She has to make sure she doesn't get infected. And that is a lot of stress for her to be under. So for Sage Kit, who is still a young cat, to need his mom is probably very stressful to her. And it also really sucks for him, but I could understand why they're having a lot of negative interactions as of right now, because it's not a great situation. And we can check in the relationship panels how it looks when we check on them. Is being begged by Sage Kit to teach him a few moves, despite Sage Kit still being a kit. Yeah, this is really in line. I think that Sage Kit just wants to help his mom and wants to be there and is trying to understand, but Spindlefrost is almost trying to keep him out of the way, which makes this kind of just unnecessarily stressful for both of them. So let's roll some weather while we think about Spindlefrost. 31. That is clear. So clear weather, and it is 28, so it is cold. Had a moon where it was hot, and now we have a moon where it is cold again. At least it's clear weather and not like a blizzard. Wait, oh no, I'm reading this again, and I might have done something wrong. Oh no, weather generators. Okay, there is a chance for a blizzard every warm, cold, and freezing. So because it's cold now, okay. I just rolled for the past two moons in which we had warm and cold, and no, we're good. No blizzard. Yeah, I forgot, it's not just triggered by if there's like a storm or anything. So, almost dangerous. Sage Kit here is purring softly, so it might be you really dislike your mom, and she likes her son, but still dislikes it. I hope this doesn't lead to anything like horrible, because I want them to get along. They're just in a horrible situation. Well, we can't even think about it, because we have to go hunting again. And to keep the clan alive. We've never seen this art before. As Spindlefrost tears through the forest, stretching their legs on a run, they spot movement out of the corner of their eye. Okay. Spindlefrost skids to a halt and tries to sprint after it, but the bird they saw escapes their paws. They chatter angrily at it as it tries to poop on them. Such is life. Oh, I love when cats do that little, like, chattering. Okay, so we caught 2 pieces of prey, and now we need to check if they are contaminated or not. no. And no, we're getting very lucky on those rolls. As I said, that's a 75% chance of something going wrong, and we haven't yet. So, very, very lucky on Ivy Clan's part so far. But we can do... yeah, I think we can do one more moon. Let me just put this over her. I'm having a lot of fun, by the way. As much as this is like very micromanaging, it is very, very fun. And it should also be new leaf, which means new weather, new conditions. And experience goes up. Sage kit next moon, not this moon, but the next moon will be level 2, which is awesome. Okay, Spindlefrost got their paw stuck in a 2-leg trap, and their leg is injured. That sucks. That's gonna lead to some injury, but also because she is injured, that also means she gets to have more experience, because you're learning. You're not just being passive, you're actually taking time to learn. And she'll be... oh, she's almost at Identification level 4 as well, which is great. Relationships, Spindlefrost always seems to avoid Sage Kit's attempts at small talk. Spindlefrost is glad to have a clanmate like Sage Kit, and Spindlefrost seems oblivious to Sage Kit glaring at them from across camp. Yikes. Family drama. These two... maybe Sage Kit's too young to realize what's going on, but his mom is definitely caring a lot for him and is definitely trying to keep him alive. And it's a little sad that he's not realizing that yet. So it is warm weather and clear, which I have to check. Okay, no, and no, what? Okay. Let me roll for that. There's a lot of small details. So I had to roll for if there was going to be heavy winds this season. But also, this boosts our dice that we can use to hunt, which is awesome. We got very lucky for the last few moons, and now we have a D10, which is great, so we should be a lot better, but we can't go hunting, so that like halves what we are able to catch. So Spindlefrost is a bit cross with Sage Kit, and Sage Kit is hiding from other cats. Yeah, I think he's running off to be by himself. So we can't go on patrol, but I don't think that's going to stop Spindlefrost, so we are going to still roll a d10 for hunting. We are just going to basically have but also round up for any results. So let's roll to see what we get. A 9, so that is 4.5 rolled up to 5, which is more than enough. However, we still need to roll for if it is sick or not, which it is right there. Okay. Safe. Ooh. Safe, but barely. Safe. Safe. And should be the last one. Safe again. We got very close. We got a 73. Our cutoff is 76, is where it starts getting sick. So, very lucky. And yeah, that has been our first 4 moons of Ivy Clan. So yeah, a lot of explanation. We should run faster next time. Again, if anyone is interested in seeing what the behind the scenes look like, I have a very it's 3,000 word 10-page Google Doc about Ivy Clan, and I would also love to show off the other doc of what I'm keeping track of every moon, and how I'm determining things. So yeah, thanks for watching. So excited to play this, and yeah, just thanks for stopping by. I will see you next episode.